Hello once again everyone and welcome to Cruzik Sanctuary. I'm your host Cruzik X, alongside me Arya Stormborn. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers with the Save the Queen questline. In the last episode we discovered, well, that we can probe people's memories a little bit more with the power of the Echo. And there is one person who we can entrust to know what the Blades of Gunhildr looked like, and that is Sid. He said he'd meet us in the Doman Enclave, so let's not waste any more time and get right down to it with the level 80 quest, the Bozja Incident. The chief said he'd be meeting you at the Doman Enclave, didn't he? Well, best not keep him waiting. That is fine by me. Alright. First things first. Ethernet to the ferry docks. There's the airship pilot. Master Garland. Yes, I've seen him restlessly pacing about the Enclave. If you wait here, I'm sure he'll be by before long. It's hard to believe this place was, until recently, occupied by the Garleans. Doma has a long way to go before it regains its former glory, but they're off to a good start. So I've heard. If the Bozjans wish to follow the Doman's lead, I plan to do what I can to help them. In fact, I've already spoken to Lord Hian and agreed to divert part of the Ironworks' resources to assist in Doma's reconstruction. The offer seemed to have taken him by surprise, but I assured him that in addition to the Ironworks' commitment to freedom through technology, I have my own reasons to reverse the destruction wrought by the Empire. While it's true that I eventually defected, I played no small part in the development of Magitech now used by their military. Sometimes it's the threads you can't see that have the strongest ties. Would that I could cut them. The Empire's sins aren't yours to bear. Even so, not a day goes by that I don't think about the part I played in the atrocities they committed. If I could have made my father see reason, there would have been no Bozja incident. But I was powerless to stop him. Yes, you're right. There's a time for wallowing in self-pity, and a time for action. I plan to do whatever I can for the Bozjan resistance, but they're up against the 4th Legion. If they're to stand a chance, their allies here in the east won't be enough. They're going to need all the help they can muster. I'm not entirely sure what part I'll have to play in all this, and I doubt anything I do now will be enough to atone for my past mistakes. But if it means throwing a spanner in the Empire's works, then count me in. Alright. And we're back here already. Upon speaking with Mikoto, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's do it. And all the talking they do. Where's me water jug?
If you're ready, I would begin our exploration. Think back to your time at Bozja Citadel. You needn't focus on a specific memory, if that helps.
Alright. Just promise me you'll be careful in there. Here we go. This is Bozja Citadel, alright. At least, I think it was. I think it is. Was everything so distorted when you tested this before?
Your recollection of this place appears ghostly and incomplete. I can but assume your memory is being warped by your subconscious.
Well, I'd rather not stand around laboring over details. Let's look for the transmission tower in the Principal. Anything of import would have been stored there. Did you see that? A military base appeared out of thin air. Or out of my mind, I suppose.
Did it appear because he mentioned the Principia, I wonder?
What in the world? The road, it just ends.
A consequence of your incomplete memories. You have to think back, Sid. Where did this road lead?
This all seems so absurd. Recalling the Citadel shouldn't be so difficult. Do you remember where the Imperial troops were heading? Not specifically, no. But they were on edge. Something to do with the Academy's research. This all seems so absurd. Recalling the Citadel shouldn't be so difficult. Try recalling the cityscape. I remember the blue of the cobblestone streets. If not for the occasional military installation, it would have looked like any other city. Wait. I remember!
You've done it, Sid! The road has returned!
We should be able to rinse the Principia if we keep heading north. Look! There's the transmission tower. Damn it all! The road is cut off again. Come on, Sid, you have to remember. Sorry, Senryo. Try as I might, my mind is drawing a blank. Maybe there's something around here that might jog my memory.
A psychological stimulus to prompt recollection. Yes, that might work.
You find a pile of well-worn blades and shields, though not of Imperial design.
Savor these weapons. There's naught to be found here.
You find the smoldering remains of Magitech armor, no doubt left after a fierce battle.
Perhaps these will serve to refresh his memory.
Weapons and Magitech armor. The fighting had already started, and I was...
Well done, Sid! Let us press onward!
It's all starting to come back to me now. The tension in the air is...
The tension in the air is palpable.
Ah, right. The soldiers were on high alert that day. The Bozjan resistance had infiltrated the Citadel to stop the Academy's experiments. Do you suppose it's possible we can tamper with them?
A curious question. One I believe worth investigating. Shall we?
Good thing I equipped myself well before this. And that's it as a weapon other than a hammer for one. Looks like a gun knife almost. I see.
The memory appears to be mending itself? Interesting.
Altering memories is easier said than done. Well, let's be done. Here we are, the Principia. Inside is the transmission tower. What in the seven hells are these?
Could they be a manifestation of your subconscious? If so, they likely seek to suppress your memories of the Citadel, meaning that they intend to purge us from your mind. We cannot let them. Is there no end to them? We have to hold on lest they succeed in erasing us from Sid's mind.
They don't do that much damage though, all things considered.
Curious that we could defeat these, but not the soldiers earlier. Perhaps because they are not truly a part of this memory.
We can worry about that later. Come on, we're nearly to the tower.
Just a little further.
And here we go again.
This has to be another attempt by your subconscious to stop us. Please, Sid, you have to pull yourself together.
Are we sure I'm not suffering from a sudden onset of psychosis?
We've no choice but to fight. Otherwise, the subconscious will continue to repress its memory.
I can't move.
It seems to be having an adverse effect on Sid's psyche. Quickly, Senryo, we have to stop it!
I dirked on that one.
Careful! I like not the looks of this. No. Could his psyche be deteriorating? Senryo, look out!
Yeah, not falling for that one again. Oh, he's gonna pull this shit. Almost there, though. Oh shit, shit. I almost forgot.
We have to hold on! For Sid!
We're almost there. Did it. Thank you. I feel better now.
Perhaps now your subconscious will be more forthcoming with the truth in this memory. Is that Sid? Do you recall this happening?
Father was so angry that day. Father, please! If you would just look over this data! Enough, damn you! The next time you question me, it shall be the last. Now leave! You of all people should understand the risks. Why do you refuse to see reason? It's rather unlike him to overlook data, no matter the source.
Look here, you, he looked behind his research documentation.
You pick up the research documents and find page after page of meticulous calculations and observational data on Dalaman. Young Sid posits that the Lesser Moon may very well possess the ability to harness and manipulate solar power. Moreover, the vast stores of energy it has amassed over the millennia, should they be unleashed, would far exceed any parameters the transmission tower may have been designed to withstand.
By the gods! This data! The Empire would invite a calamity!
So many sleepless nights spent on those damn papers. All for nothing.
If my suspicions are correct, then he was already... Never mind. Let us press on. The truth awaits us.
There they are!
There they are! The replicas of Gunhilda's blades!
Yep, there they are. Know your place, whelp. The Meteor Project cannot, will not be stopped. Certainly not by the likes of you. No. No, this is wrong. Emperor Solus couldn't have been there. No, please! Lord Boris! No!
Sid! Sid, you mustn't forget! This is only a memory!
Sid Goblin, bringer of ruin, herald of ash. Your father must be proud. How does it feel to know such calamity follows in your wake? That your failings bring death to all you hold dear? And now you would set this filth against me. Very well. But one fate awaits those who oppose the will of the Empire.
This trauma is too much! He's lost control! But this memory is false, Senryo! Perhaps you can alter it with the echo!
Time to think of your strongest allies. Not stronger than me, of course, but... time for the trust system to come into play. That was always your greatest strength. Instilling in others the courage to rise up. The courage to fight for what's right. Here we go. The Meteor project cannot be stopped. I will not allow it. Taste my
Keep your distance!
Your struggles will avail you not.
Careful of his blade!
I tire of these games. Dare to find me?
Senryo, a little help if you would be so kind.
By thy leave. Piteous worms, There will be naught left for you but ash.
Now, fight it back!
Quickly! My barrier shan't hold long!
Miniphilia, give me strength! There we go.
Don't talk, you a big painful. You would dust yourself against my shield. Very well. You would turn the very air against us. Have care, Senrio. I will mount your heads upon my wall.
I will not hold back.
All of our research, our planning, it can't be for naught. Must not.
Nice. Still fun even for a third time.
This isn't right either. Emperor... Lord Barris... He wasn't there. The Academy was given full charge of the project.
Though these events are as you remember them, this is not the truth. Not entirely. Whoever this is, your mind has been trying to protect you from them.
Yeah, that's not freaky at all. Well, if it wasn't Boris, then who in the hells was it? What could I possibly have to hide from myself? So it was you who pulled the trigger, Father.
Sid! Look! His eyes!
No. It can't be. He helmed the project until the day he died. Bahamut already had him in his control.
If contact with Dalamud was able to stir Bahamut into consciousness, it stands to reason the Dreadworm discovered a way to link the tower and thereby enslave your father. In which case, there was nothing that could be done for him. There is no arguing or reasoning with such individuals. There is only the will of the Primal. And if Bahamut was controlling your father at the time of the accident,
then in all likelihood, it wasn't an accident. And so the truth finally comes to light. What Gaia said was true. I mean, we all, those of us who paid attention to the whole quest line knew about this back in the Praetorium. Bahamut's thrall, and no one was the wiser, not even your own son. You crazy bastards did it! Once Mikoto's described the inscriptions to me, I'll have those weapons forged in no time. On behalf of the Bozja resistance, you are my deepest thanks. I'm just glad I could help. Ever since that fateful day, the truth of what befell our loved ones had eluded us. I held the Empire and your father responsible for their part in the tragedy, and for many years that hatred was all that kept me going. Indeed, I was blinded by that hatred, so much so that even you appeared to me as an enemy. I could not see the blood, sweat, and tears you have poured into bettering the lives of those seeking freedom from the Empire. I could only see a guardian, and for that, I am sorry. If you can forgive me, let us be allies, united against a common foe.
come now, I'm the one who should apologize to you. After all my father and the Empire did, even if not all of their own volition, their crimes will never be forgotten. I'd hazard even victory over the Empire won't be enough to ease such pain. And even now that I know the truth behind the Bozja incident, all it's done is make me question the choices that led me here to this moment. But regardless of the past, we have to keep pressing forward.
Not just one step at a time. For freedom. Just as the heroes of Eld would have done. We Bozjans grew up on such tales of peerless warriors pure of heart and unwavering in their conviction. Yet here we are, so full of doubt and uncertainty. Will we ever earn our place in the pages of history? Cheer up, Bozja. If we live long enough, perhaps we'll be the ones to pen them. You say the crystal focus is no longer responsive.
It would appear what stores of ether resided within it have been depleted. I did not expect our exploration of your mind to be such a taxing endeavor. Once I identify its etheric affinity and a power source with a compliant energy frequency, I am confident its reserves can be replenished.
I thought perhaps the Alliance could use it to extract information from some of their less cooperative Gallian captives. But nothing's ever that easy, is it? I'm afraid etherology is beyond the scope of my expertise, so I'll leave the rest to you. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call me.
Thank you for all your help, Master Sid.
Well, I'd better head back. I have a mountain of work waiting for me.
Before you go... If you ever feel lost, you can always talk to me.
Of course. If I run into any ether-related problems, you'll be the first to know.
Right, I really must get back to work on the crystal focus. She's in love. What is true?
Alright, let's speak with Marsak. Everything is at last in place to begin work on the weapons of Queen Gunhilda's guard. Master Tarot will be able to apprise you of any further progress in their fortune. In the meantime, we will begin preparation for battle. I look forward to seeing you on the front lines. Attuning to all Ethernet shards in the Domin Enclave will now unlock Gangos as an Ethernet destination. Meanwhile, at Valnain in Dalmasca, our spies of the Gagnos encampment have confirmed work on the Blades of Gunhilda is underway. They are welcome to them. Who else needs a purchasing trinket from the Lady of Blades will soon be in play. We will proceed as planned. When their forces reach Bozja, you know what must be done. Understood. The Empire is fated to fall, but in its place a new nation shall rise, grander and mightier than anything the Gallians could ever have dreamed. And it shall be made possible by the very power they abhor. on the edge of memory. Save the Queen, Chapter the 1st. And with it, we've unlocked the achievement, Sidception. We've also unlocked a nice little special quest for the resistance weapons, and the Wandering Dramaturge is here so that we can talk about Varus. I'm not even going to get into that because that's just a waste of time. But the next episode will start to involve the quest Fire in the Forge. But that will be next episode. In the meantime, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, be sure to turn on notifications so you're well informed, and be sure to subscribe to me for access to exclusive videos and live streams. Thank you to Arya Stormborn for joining us. And thank you all, and if you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruzik X, signing out.